Oh yeah, and they taste really good too. Not that we know, we've been sampling them all morning in the kitchen now with Packer's wife, Kylie Saine, newlywed, and I bet the hubby Brandon likes these.
Yes, very much so, very much so. He is kind of like me, likes anything chocolate, and really, you can find this stuff off Pinterest, but when I first made them, I kind of had everything in my cabinet. It was kind of like, okay, I'm going to add this, I'm going to add this, I'm going to add this, but they are very good.
It works. They're called Knock Your Socks Off bars, and they're basically all of my favorite things combined into one. Chocolate chip cookie dough, crushed Oreos, and
double
then
stuff.
Double
Oreos.
stuff. How could I forget? And then brownie mix on top of that. You bake it in the oven, and wow. All right, so you're going to work on your homemade cookie dough recipe. We started out creaming 2 sticks of butter, 3/4 a cup of brown sugar, and 1 cup of granulated sugar. So we kind of let that do its thing.
Yep.
And then I'll go ahead and let you, here we go. So we got that cream, and now what do we add?
Then you're going to add your eggs, your vanilla, your powdered sugar, and some salt.
Okay, so go ahead and do that. And we picked up, you know, love swinging by Quick Trip on the way home when you're craving something sweet. We picked up their Nature's Touch butter and eggs at Quick Trip, so we love them. Thank you. I'm going to work on a brownie mix here. This is just box brownie mix?
Yes, just box brownie mix. You just make it as it is on the back.
Okay.
Pretty easy. Now, the one key that I do, it tells you on the box to do it by spoon when you mix it. I always use a KitchenAid mixer because it makes it thicker, like fluffier, and then it actually adds the more texture on the bars when you're finished. Okay. So when you do it by spoon, it doesn't get as thick, but when you use the KitchenAid mixer.
Got it.
Yes.
Love that one. That's when you're making the brownies, you're saying. Okay, so I'm going to just follow this according to box directions. Water, eggs, and oil. This is perfect for like movie night, you know, you want a night in, do something special. Do you guys do that every once in a while, you know, instead of going out, have a nice night in?
Oh yes, we do it often, especially now that he's hurt. He can't move a whole lot, so we do a lot of ordering food. I do not cook, I just bake.
That's okay.
So we do a lot of this, but I do bake a lot. Last night I actually just made puppy chow. So I love puppy chow.
That's naughty stuff. That's so
I
good.
bake something once a week. It's very bad. It's very bad.
It's not very bad, it's very good. Yum. So at home, as you heard, Kylie would do this with a mixer, the brownie mix. That's a great tip. I never thought about doing that. And I got to get you some of my recipes, Kylie, because mine are easy. You can do them. If I can do this, you can do mine.
I need to try. My mom is always on me about cooking. It's in our family to start cooking, but I bake too much. I can't do it.
I got a couple casserole recipes for you that are really terrific, so you can do it. You can. I'll teach you.
Okay.
All right, so now we've got our big 9x13 pan.
Yes.
And so basically the cookie dough goes on first. How are we doing with our cookie dough?
Yep.
And we've sprayed this really well.
Yes.
Chocolate chips, let me open those for you and get those in. And at home, you'll take the time to do this a little bit better, but we're kind of rushing it along.
So then you just basically add all this in there to the bottom.
Okay.
So you'll put this as the bottom layer.
This is your crust.
Yes, pretty much.
Okay.
So.
All right. And then we've got 1 packet of double stuffed Oreos that we crushed up a little bit.
Yes. Double stuff is the best. Some people actually just do like just place them on there. You can place them or you can do stuff, so it doesn't matter. And then you want to even it out just a little bit.
Okay.
And then
probably even use my hands or clean hands. Oh my goodness gracious. And you like to serve this, you say, warm out of the oven with vanilla ice cream?
Yes, vanilla ice cream, or you can do fudge and caramel.
Oh my
all the good
gracious.
stuff. Yes.
So there goes our Oreos.
And then you just place this on top. You can use your hands, obviously, or you can use a bag. Obviously, crush the Oreos. You can use the whole box of Oreos, or you can just do a couple. It just depends. You want to cover the whole thing, though.
We used the whole one, and it worked out just great.
Yes. Depends how many Oreos you want.
I think for the kids, like my daughter loves to have slumber parties.
Yes.
This is going to be a winner.
Yes.
The moms are going to be asking for this recipe. And it's easy, not a lot going on, but but a lot going on. You know what I mean?
Very unhealthy, but very good.
Can't do this every night, but
right.
Okay, so into the oven it goes. Bakes for about how long?
About 30 minutes. Now you want the cookie dough to be a little brown. It'll start bubbling through the sides.
Okay.
So you'll want to do it 30 minutes and start checking it a little bit after.
And here they are.
Yes,
and, oh my
finished
gosh.
product. You can make it healthier with some strawberries on top.
Oh yeah. Good one. I like that one, Kylie. We'll see what the ladies think of this recipe coming up next. Stay with us. You're watching The Better Half.